Hey there, everyone. Sorry for no kind of formal introduction here, but this is big news that just dropped, and it's about the future of the game, and as somebody who's been feeding them constant feedback on this, I wanted to address it as quickly as possible. So here we are. Yeah, let's go ahead and get into this. So they just dropped a development update involving Pinnacle energy system and looking forward. Now, I have read this article. I just read it in a quick, glanced over it. So I'm going to kind of summarize, and then we're going to look at things. This will be a really short video. I just kind of want to put this out there since I was so involved in getting feedback and presenting feedback and doing all these community feedback videos and everything like that. I wanted to make sure that I put this out there too for everyone who helped assist with those videos, everyone who's been watching, just to kind of understand what's going on here. So first and foremost, they're talking about the Pinnacle energy system here. Now, basically, I'm going to summarize this because this is a lot of text to basically say nothing, if we're being honest. And that's not me being negative, by the way. That's just me saying that they really don't give us much here. But what they do give us is that, yes, they understand the Pinnacle energy is a problem. They can't make any quick fundamental changes in the short term, but the dev team has been continuously thinking and discussing in depth, searching for a solution, and they think they found a solution that's worth a try. So we're looking at a potential solution here to the biggest complaint in Destiny Rising, which is the Pinnacle restrictions. That's fantastic to hear. I'm really hoping that it's a solid update, but we'll have to wait and see. And like they say here, stay tuned. So we'll just have to see what that comes to. They also talk about live ops plans and looking forward. I know a lot of people that I've talked to have been kind of upset that there's not a new location or really any count of major new material going forward or content going forward in Season 2. I've talked to a few people who are like, oh, well, we're just getting this. And honestly, I've been playing Duet Night Abyss quite a bit, so, there's that. But they do go into kind of a roadmap down here, which we'll get to in a second, but I want to kind of talk about what they say here first. Destiny Rising will be receiving 2 major version updates annually. So they're going for the biannual major updates. So the first one is coming at the beginning of next year, so that's going to be January, with the introduction of an all-new destination and the continuation of the main story, as well as a new series of Gauntlet Onslaught stages, complete with a new contest. So that means twice a year we're going to be getting new Gauntlet Onslaughts, we're going to get 2 new destinations a year, and the main story is going to extend twice a year. And then in between those 2 main extensions, we're going to get these little mini seasons like what we've been getting here with the small stories, the character focused stories and things of that nature. So here's the thing. I think I won't say it's great. It's obviously not ideal. It's not what a lot of us would have wanted. However, I do think it's a good thing net overall. I don't want to misspeak here. I'm happy that they're being communicative about this because it gives us it sets an expectation for what we think we're going to see and what we can expect from them. We can expect that they're going to now give us new destinations and continuations of the main story, every 6 months roughly, right? Just estimating it's going to be every 6 months. But they're going to do that every 6 months, and we're going to have the smaller character stuff. Now, the problem that we really had as players, or I really had as a player, is that I had no clue if we were ever even getting another destination. I mean, obviously, we can assume we can, but who knows when, right? Because they're not telling us. We don't know if we're ever getting a continuation of the main story, of Wolf's story, of any of that stuff. We just know that we've been getting seasons. The seasons drop with characters. The characters drop with character quests, and there's no story outside of that, right? And the thing is, the story started to really find its pacing and get good the back half once you get out of the Jiangxi Metro. So it was like this big build-up to this great boss fight, and then all of a sudden, boom, we're going to just not let you know when you're going to know what happens next. Now, they did have a really cool teaser where it kind of seemed to tease the Witness and us going to outer space and stuff. So that's pretty cool. And we know it's coming. And now this is the final piece of the puzzle that really lets us know what we can expect and how to set it. NetEase, thank you for doing this. You should have done this from the beginning, but I want to thank you for doing it because it is important. You have to keep communication with us. I know there are a lot of games out there that don't have to do that. When it comes to this game, you have to keep communication. The reason being, it's Big Brother, Destiny 2, and Bungie, for all of their negatives, has always maintained a open and clear communication with their player base. Now, Do they promise a roadmap and delay it by months? I mean, yes, that does happen. But nonetheless, even when they're doing good, even when they're doing bad, they have a weekly blog that comes out where they're telling us, hey, here's what's coming, here's what we're looking at, here's what's happening this week. And that type of communication is really important to this type of community. So you really have to try to stick the landing on this. I have my gripes about character reveals and drip marketing too, and the lack that there's not really a lot of build-up or hype regarding those, but we can address that another day. That's not what this is about. So they're already talking about Pinnacle Energy Solutions, like we mentioned above. They've also been hard at work improving, adding to, and either overhauling seasons, in-game content, and core systems like weapons and artifacts. So they're actually looking at pretty much everything we've discussed. But what they're telling us here is, don't think that a season update is going to address it, because it's just straight not. The major update will be what addresses it. So, there we go. Oh, and down here, let's see here. So they're talking about what's coming with Season 2. We are getting the Dawning. That's a confirmation there of that. They have a brand new activity coming in January for Season 3, which is a tower for Season 3. Huh? Is Season 2 just Maru? Oh, no, wait, it's November, isn't it? Never mind, my days are all mixed up. You guys, I'm barely sleeping these days with the new baby. She has chosen to just keep me up all hours of the night. I apologize. So yeah, brand new activity coming January for Season 3, which is a tower defense mode. That's going to be pretty cool. Possibly. I'm kind of excited about that. Season 3 will feature a mysterious update that's sure to surprise longtime Destiny fans. I think I have an idea about what that might be, and I don't want to ruin it for you guys. Some of you have probably seen leaks, and I imagine you'll know what I'm talking about when I say that, but yeah, if it's what I think it is, yeah, Destiny fans are going to go nuts for this. I'm not allowed to talk about it per my agreement with them. I can't discuss leaked material outright, so my apologies, but yeah. Anyways, let's look at the content roadmap. So here we've got Season 2 Act 1 Reunion Day celebrations. So we've got new game modes, Battle Pass, Maru, exotic weapon, and in-game events. Okay. The Dawning Festival comes in Act 2 in December. Dawning exclusive events, game modes, in-game update, character, exotic weapon, Battle Pass, in-game update, in-game events. I don't know why they say character. We pretty much know who it is at this point. Season 3 Act 1, classic Destiny beloved 6-player challenge. Ooh, that's interesting. Tower defense game mode. That'll be a first for, well, depending on how they do it, it could realistically be a first for Destiny Rising, or for Destiny as a franchise to have a tower defense. Unless it's just like guard this, in which case I wouldn't really, I mean, you could call that tower defense, but I don't think so. I've been playing Destiny a long time. I don't ever remember Destiny having a tower defense, like an actual tower defense where you're setting traps and stuff like that. So this could be really, really cool. I'd say the closest we have to it is probably Onslaught. But even then, I don't really consider Onslaught. Onslaught's more of like a wave-based thing. Anyways, new game modes, new in-game update, new in-game events, new battle pass, new character, new exotic weapon. Season 3 Act 2 coming in February. We've got new in-game updates, game modes, battle pass, character. Okay, so all that. In Season 4 in March, it looks like at the end of March, if these arrows are any indication of when it's coming. New campaign. Okay, so we're not getting our new campaign until March, it looks like. Okay. New Red Sea Rift area. So there's the third Red Sea Rift area. So we all know about that. That's like the worst kept secret here. So there you go. New Gauntlet Onslaught major system update. New light experience rework. Okay, now that's good. New light experience rework already. That's going to be great. New seasonal campaign. Okay. New Gauntlet Blitz. New strikes. New in-game updates. So we're looking at March for a majority of this content, it looks like. Yeah. I mean, I'm okay with this, to be honest. Like, I'm really okay with this. I don't know if they're saying that. I don't know if this is supposed to be the big. I mean, this is when the campaign and stuff is coming, so I don't know if March is supposed to be when. I guess technically March is still in Q1 at the beginning of the year. So I'm guessing we've got Season 2 coming, Season 3, and then it looks like from what they're saying, March will be when we start to see changes to the Pinnacle system. So we're going to be kind of business as usual for the next couple months. The fact that they're advertising the Dawning and Dawning exclusive events kind of makes me believe maybe they're listening about the events and we're finally going to get something a little bit more rewarding. I'm hopeful. Because, you know, the Halloween event is fun. It's just not very rewarding. I'll talk more about that in its own video. But, yeah, you know, so, yeah. I mean, in the end, that's... I have nothing to add to this. This is fantastic. I'm happy we finally have a roadmap. I'm happy they're finally addressing things. Please, NetEase, if you see this video, I don't know that you will, but if you do, please continue to do these things going forward. This is really where we need you to be focused, period. We need you communicating with us. We need to have expectations set, especially when it's a new game like this. We need to know what you're doing. Now that we know this, a lot of us can breathe a little easier. A lot of that uncertainty is cleared out of the air. And at the least, you know, I know what I need to tell people and what I can tell people to... when they ask me, hey, what am I supposed to do? Hey, is this ever going to get better? Hey, are they looking at this? Hey, are they listening? I can now come back and say, yes, definitively. They're listening. They understand. They're working on something. And we even have a rough idea of when it's coming. It'll be in March. Until then, play it business as usual. Grind the stuff. There's new stuff coming between now and then. Just kind of stay the course. You know. Yeah, basically. To give everyone a clear view of what's in the pipeline, we'll also be releasing monthly event calendars. This is a great idea. You should totally do this. Next up, you need to do an app or open the API for people like me to build you an app. That would be really appreciated. These calendars will be shared to our social media at the start of each month. And we'll contain perfect, beautiful. Thank you. This is the kind of stuff I'm talking about, NetEase. This is the type of communication that we need from you all. So thank you. Yes, this is what you should be doing. We'd like to thank each and every light bearer for your patience and support. Journey's only just begun with you on our side. The adventure is bound to be stellar. Yes, absolutely. Thank you very much. Like I said, because of my involvement in you know, getting community feedback and passing forth videos and suggesting solutions and everything that I've been involved with when it comes to trying to improve this game and hopefully helping the devs improve this game. Because of that, I felt it was important that I come in here and really talk about this and get this video out. This was not a video I was planning to make. I had another video that was coming out today that I'm still working on finalizing real quickly, but it's about done. So that will be out probably a little later. Yeah, that's all I got, you guys. The future looks bright. We're on a season 2 to 4 content roadmap now. We've got an idea of what the future looks like. Hopefully this makes a lot of you feel like you can recommend the game to your friends. Hopefully this makes a lot of you feel better about early investment. Obviously it doesn't fix the problems we have right now, but at least we know that a fix is coming, and that's the important part. It's not so much that the fix be implemented immediately, because we want it executed and we want it executed correctly. It's more about knowing that they're listening, knowing that there are plans, and knowing that they're going to make changes. Once we have that knowledge, the rest will all fall in line. We just have to be patient. So let's let them cook. Let's see what they got until March. I'm stoked. I'm happy. I will likely be re-diverting my funds back to this game now, and I'll probably be doing a lot more content on the game. But yeah, what did you guys think? Hopefully this excites you all as much as it excites me. Comment down in the comments section. Let's have a conversation about this, you all. Have a good day.